Hi and welcome back to my channel. It is the 22nd of September. It is officially autumn, my favourite season. It's that time when us equestrians in the Northern Hemisphere need to start thinking about winter, planning for it, getting our hay in and feed and bedding and all that shebang. I am normally not the most organised of people. I usually end up having to put a bed down on a dark, cold, windy, wet Wednesday after a hard day at work when Pedro's in the field saying he wants to come in. So this year I'm going to be more organised. I have a plan and it starts with my stable.
There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready.
So, gonna be totally honest here and show a full before. Now, I haven't really cleaned my stable since about the middle of summer. Certainly nothing's been done to it since I went back to work about 5 weeks ago. And, it ain't looking great. So I will turn the camera around and you can see that, you can see already here a little bit. But yeah, you can see the full disaster that is my stable. So here is outside. Everything kind of just gets chucked. That's the one thing about having like a box. Everything just gets chucked on top of it, but I do need the box. It's got all my rugs in it, so it is essential to keep. But this has just kind of, things that should be in here are actually on top of here, and lots of things that are here should be around the corner and in boxes, but that is the state of the outside of my stable. And then we go inside the door. Let's do the door first. So the door, my body protector. I think there's 2 fly rugs here, a cloth for some reason. Yep. Then into my stable we have a bucket of water I was using to wash his bottom with last night. A pile of poo I scooped to the side so he wasn't standing on it. His bed, which I've just been tailing off. Water bucket's fine. That was clean. In fact, no, water bucket isn't fine. I washed his feed bucket out in that last night and just left it. So yeah, this all needs dusted. This is all very dusty. I don't think you can really see. Well, you see up there that it is, but this is all dusty. And then the best bit is the back wall. So rugs are okay. They aren't looking too bad, but the trough is just an absolute disaster. So this is fresh hay, freshly filled yesterday hay net, but all of this hay here, this all needs swept up and disposed of. This all needs dusted. It gets really dusty in here. This trough needs like a cleaner wash out. And then here's my grooming kit. This is currently where my grooming kit is living, and his boots. Yeah, just like everything has just been dumped because I've been back at work and haven't really... Do you know what? It's not even that I haven't had time to put it away, because if I put it away it wouldn't end up like so many brushes wouldn't be out. But yeah, it's gotten into a bit of a mess. It needs a good old clean, a good old scrub and a dust, and sorted out for winter. And a new bed to put down, but I haven't got new bedding yet. And then the next bit I'm hoping to get sorted is my pallet where my bedding goes. Now, I know you're thinking, Hannah, hang on a minute, you said you didn't have any bedding. There's 4 bales of bed max there, but I am going to swap him onto a different bedding this year. As always, I go through my yearly debate over what am I going to bed him on this year. And time is so tight in the mornings that I just really need something that's going to be really quick and easy to muck out. So I am going to put him back on pellets, and hopefully that'll do the business. But I'm keeping those bales because I remember from a couple of years ago, I think it was, I had him on pellets. The weather turned really bad. He had to have a couple of days in, and the pellets they got demolished. They didn't work. So I'll keep those bales, and if we ever have time like that, I'm just going to chuck bales down on top to try and preserve the pellets. But that is the plan. I haven't ordered them yet though, so I've got to do that. But yeah, let's get started here. Where do I start? Let's start with the grooming kit. cleaning this and disinfecting it, I'm using a pet-friendly disinfectant. This is not Silky Mane and Tail conditioner. This is the Flora mixed up with water. It's the only spray bottle I've got. It's a different shape from my other one, so I know that this is the Flora. It did used to have Zaflora written on it, but it's come off. So spray here. Because this is where he eats. And I have given it a wipe down with some water, so it is all clean and sparkling now. Our little trough. And this is all dusted as well. I sort these rugs. So I watched I think it was a reel. I can't remember who it was. It was like a guy. I can't remember for the life of me what his name is. He's like really big Instagram influencer guy, and he showed how to fold rugs in a different way, and I have started folding them in that way. So I'm just going to sort all these out. I can't dust this because all this stuff here is somebody else's. I don't know whose it is, but it ain't mine, it's somebody else's, so I just kind of have to leave that. So let's see if I can do this. It's easier with a rug without a neck, but I'm not swapping his rugs out yet because it's still really mild. So yeah, not doing that. But anyway, so you get your whole rug, fold it in half, take it on the crease side, and make sure it's kind of in half, fold it in half again, stick your arm in between, grab this corner, flip it, and pop it up. And now you have one neatly folded rug. So yeah, I'd say it looks better on this. The way he did it, it was so you could see the branding, but doesn't matter if you see the branding or not to me personally. So fold in half, take it on the crease side, make sure we're neat, fold in half again, to the corner, flip, and pop it up. And there we go. Oh, that's much neater. Much neater. Right. Onto the bed. I'll let that dry before I put the hay net back up. But yeah, onto the bed. So that's the outside done, stable is done. I've got about half an hour before I am meeting a friend, so I'm going to try and get this pallet all sorted because I want to order up the pellet bedding that I'm going to be using in it, so I need this to be neat and tidy and have a space. I have got a bag of rubbish and I don't really know what I'm going to do with that, so that might have to stay there. But yeah, we're going to get cracking and get this bit done, and then I think that'll be me for the day. So as expected, Pedro had his first night in last night, and it was completely unplanned. He, I think, good boy, has caught a bit of a chill. Last week we had a very wet evening, night, day, and he was rather shivery when I came up, and I think he caught a bit of a chill, so he's had a week off. Well, not really a week, 4 or 5 days. I rode him last weekend and he was really lethargic. Then wasn't sure what was wrong with him at this point. Thought maybe he was too overheating, so clipped him, gave him a blanket clip. Rode him on the Sunday. He felt a bit better, but his breathing's been really like heavy. He's got kind of, he can be a bit breathy anyway, but he was more so. So decided to give him a few days off, put him on Ventipulmin because I still had some left over from when he was unwell in January. And then, got on him yesterday, Friday, and rode him for about 5-10 minutes. Walk, he seemed to be okay, and still a little bit breathy, more what I expect him to be like in the summer with the pollen. And then pops him into trot, and he started coughing. We had to stop because he was coughing so much, and I hopped off. And he's going to get some more time off. So I'm hoping that just a few more days off, and now being in at night, and obviously I'll keep him nice and rugged up and toasty and warm, and I'm hoping after that that'll kind of see him right, and he'll be feeling much better. But I got my bedding, so not quite as tight as it was at the end of the last clip, but I've got my bedding, so I am going to be putting that in. He's going on snowflake wood pellets. Yeah, we're going to try those out. So I need to gut the bed that's there. There's like a tiny bit of bedding. I just left him with it last night so that I could clear it out today. So yeah, I've just got to take this bed out, and then I want to spray the walls down and stuff and give it a bit of a freshen up and put the new bales in. But first, we need to get him turned out. Right, so I need to be really quick because I'm actually going to the cinema with my mum. It's like 10 to 9 and our film's at 11. So it takes me about half an hour to get home, and then half an hour from home to the pictures approximately. So I need to be quick about this. I'm going to stick in the tripod, and I'm just going to time lapse and clear it and then put the new bed down. So I've got the bags in now. I have used 7. It says on the back of it to use between 6 and 10 bags per stable, obviously depending on the size of bed you want and the size of stable you have. So Pedro's stable is not huge, but it's not small either. It's just kind of average pony size stable really. So let's get these cut open and get the water added, and see how we go. Ooh, hole in my bucket. That is them all done, water in. I'm going to leave it now for the day and then come back and make the bed up. You only need to leave them for about 10 minutes or something, but just because I'm in a bit of a rush and I want to get going, so I'm going to leave them for the day and then make his bed up when I come back. But it smells lovely. It smells lovely. We'll see how big it's gone by the time I get back. thank you for watching part 1 of my little prepping for winter series that I'm doing. I hope you found it satisfying. I certainly am loving how clean and tidy everything is, and it all smells so fresh. Tune in next time. I am going to be doing my storage area and getting all of our winter rugs out, getting that all sorted. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.